I'm quitting my 10K per month business to do this one thing with AI that isn't making me a single cent. And it probably won't for a while. But before you call me crazy, you know I'm not if you either know me personally or my reasons behind this decision. But even if you come from this video, well, maybe you think I'm not crazy, I'm just stupid. However, from that video, you'll also know that this one thing I'm gonna do has an exact blueprint. And in this one, I'm gonna give it away to you. Do anything you want with it, but me personally, I'm gonna use it. And yes, being called stupid is the price I'm willing to pay for being right about its effectiveness. Now, I know you're wondering, Dom, how can you be so sure about its effectiveness? Well, giving up on 5 figures per month isn't easy. So if instead of telling you the answer, I show you how I got it and why it convinced me, you will be 100% sure too. The first part of the blueprint was already put together by all the things I learned from my previous businesses. But that's called experience, and experience alone isn't enough. I've always consumed a lot of content in my life, but more recently, Daniel Dellen, Nick Sarev, Alex Hormozi, Blake Henderson, John Rush, and many more. But I noticed that they all share gaps that no one else between them is filling. We all know Daniel. He isn't selling anything and never has been, but he shows highlights of his days, not details on how he executes. Then there's the good old Alex. It's probably the best free business content out there, but he stopped making personal one because it wasn't driving sales according to him. Then there's Nick. He inspires me a lot. He's actually the closest to what I'm trying to be. But I think he can take it a step further with more transparent and deep dives type of content, as well as the fact that he decided to do content when he was already successful. Then John is a different type of content creator because it's mainly written on X, but no video content means less authenticity and relatability. A creative iteration of content has been made by Blake with his PMF live streams, where he shows that he's locked in a room until he reaches a specific business goal with building an AI company. But are those live streams really useful to the viewer if all they see is this Big Brother style of video with no particular details about what he does or what he says? So all of this got me thinking, how can young entrepreneurs like me and you fully relate to these creators when their info is scattered, diluted, and by the time you and me put all the missing pieces together, the market is already ahead of us? So just become that fully relatable, complete, and authentic creator everyone is looking for. But how can my content be different and better at the same time? I was obsessed with finding the perfect answer to that question, but I learned to replace overthinking with actions. So I'm gonna make GPT-4o and Grok think and research instead of me overthinking it. So ChatGPT told me, according to data, that consumers, particularly Gen Z, crave realness. Multiple surveys found people overwhelmingly say that it's more important that brands post authentic and relatable content on social media than polished and high-quality content. Then for YouTube, data from the HubSpot video marketing report reinforces this. Marketing professionals reported that audiences crave authentic, behind-the-scenes and real-life content. And those scenes receive the most engagement and impressions, outperforming anything else. TikTok, let's not talk about TikTok. You know TikTok is the UGC and authenticity platform, period. Polished content just doesn't work on TikTok. And then there's X, which is probably the most in real-time, authentic, built in public type of platform. So again, data is quite clear about this. You can stop the video and read all the research. This is instead what Grok said. It's exploring content trends across different platforms that collect data, refining the search strategy, and yeah, we're already at 50 sources, 70 sources. 90 sources. So after exploring 190 sources, this is what it got. And you can stop it, and yeah, more or less it's the same thing. Same outcome. Authenticity is the answer. I am different because I am me. And I'll be better because I'll fill those gaps. So you will see me live streaming, doing long content, short content, written content, show you my failures, show you how I learn and what resources I use to learn, show you how I implement things, how I iterate, how I test. You can be part of the test. You can tell me what to build. You can tell me what you need and I'll build it for you. There's so many things that we will do together. And there isn't a single day since when this video was posted that will go by without me giving you an update and showing you what's happening in my life. I will be a vibe building social experiment. But that's not all. Let me show you. Content is taken care of. Validation received. But what about AI? What gaps can I fill there? Well, this is easy. If someone has millions and I don't, they know something that I don't. So just listen to their words.
If I was 16, 18, 20, 21, starting today, I would spend every waking minute learning about AI.
I've been a copywriter for like 5 years almost, doing it the normal way. I've been making like at least 20K a month for like the last 4 years. Now that we have AI, anyone can technically just go and get clients and then fulfill the service using AI.
At the time of selling our last business for 180 million, we had about 400 team members. So what we want to do with this new business is we want to have as fewer people as possible as we start to scale up.
That's already enough, but doesn't give me a direction. So I had to dive deeper and meet one of them. So yes, I met a millionaire. This is Sal Habibi, a guy that went from being an Uber driver to making 12 millions in 5 years, and now like a lot more than that actually. And basically, he is not a guru. He isn't selling anything. The only thing he did is post this piece of content that I related to and sent him a message. And a month later, he was still responding. And we got on a meeting. And the meeting was crazy for me. Let me show you.
I had to go out and research and watch YouTube videos and find like Instagram reels and TikToks. And it was mostly creators that people barely know. They have like 1,000 followers and they're promoting either softwares that they've made or AI tools, like AI agents that they've built that makes all of our lives easier, like content creation easier and everything easier with AI. And it's so easy to like use these tools. It's easy to figure out, but people just don't know how to implement it into their business. So if you're trying to like explore a new field per se, in that sense, I think that would be like the best opportunity, that it's not going to be cyclical and it's only going to get crazier and crazier.
So if there are millionaires whose AI skills are comparable to this guy searching Google on Google, well, this does give me a direction. They need something simple to find, to implement and use. Whether it's a simple app I can connect them with or a complex system they don't even need to know about. And they need it now. Don't believe me? Here's more proof.
I do have, like, I also implemented AI into our business. We had this tool called BB9. It's basically a DM setter that gets fed information about your business, and we tested it, and it behaves better than any DM setter that we tried, like human DM setter, in terms of cost and efficiency, because it's available 24/7. And
see, I need help with that right now. That's like something I'm looking for. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I've never seen anybody promote an AI DM setter. So even if it's not, maybe you made it, but even if it's not yours, if you found something like that specifically and you created an offer and you had a funnel and it was specifically for that, and then you reached out, or obviously you had your AI reach out to all the coaches and everybody that probably needs DM setters, and you let them know what your product is and you made viral videos and you promoted them, that would instantly make you like an easy 10, 15K right away in the first month probably. Because we all need DM setters. We all need help with having a better flow in our DMs. So like I actually want to use that right now because I need that help right now.
Today's creators' approach to gatekeeping solutions behind content that is only made to promote an overcomplicated problem is outdated. Authenticity wins, but has to be complete, because in such a fast-paced environment, aspiring entrepreneurs like us and wealthy boomers need to connect, and none of them can wait. So my job is to fill this gap and bring you with me.